Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky and I'm here to show you the close to my heart Seaside, the Bring Back My Pack workshop by Seaside. Now I've already printed out the directions. This video I'm going to share this with you and hopefully do the first bits of the cutting. So if it doesn't take too long. So let's go ahead and get started. I haven't really went through this yet. So I'll show you what we got. I think this was $30 maybe, possibly. I'll come back at the end and tell you how much this cost me. So I got some little gems. They have some gold bits in them. Sorry about my light reflecting off of that. It came with some twine that is white and bronze. Cute, cute. Yeah, that's nice. White and bronze twine. That's cute. Just got this really thin piece of bronze through it. Then we got the stamp. This is the stamp. Some of the layouts have the stamp in it, but then this pack also is to make cards. There's two 12 by 12s. There's a double page, and then there's 6 cards to make with this pack. So they gave me 3 card bases. If you see here, these 3 cards are smaller than the standard, whatever this is. I can't remember off the top of my head. Sorry, guys. I'm not really a huge card maker yet. That doesn't mean I won't be. And I got 3 envelopes. And then it comes with some cardstock. I don't have the list with me that tells me what all this is called, but I almost want to say this is linen, but I'm not sure. So I have 3 of these. 1 of these. Very pretty. 1 of these. And 2 of these. And then I probably should have printed out the list. I'm so sorry, guys. I have 12 sheets of paper. So there's this one. Oh wow, that's so pretty. There's this one, like this a lot. This has got, and the other one did too, there's some like distressing type detail over here. That's really pretty. Ooh, that's really pretty. It's a wood grain. It's a blue wood grain. Ah, this one's nice. Oh, that one's nice too. Okay. All right, so I lied. I get 6, I have 6 pieces of pattern paper. And then all that cardstock. So I'm a big fat liar. There's not 12, there's 6 pieces of pattern paper. And then a sticker sheet. This is yeah, those are pretty thick, pretty good stickers. These are some big title pieces that are pretty cool too. So that's what we have that comes in the pack. And like I said, at the end, I will turn this off and then I'll look it up for you and turn it back on and tell you how much it was. So let's go ahead and start following the directions. This ended up being, I think, 14 or 15 pages long because there's so many projects with this. Like I said, there's 6 cards, 2 12 by 12s, and 1 double page layout. So it says first, cut off the zip strip that looks like gotta be this one. Yeah, cut this zip strip off. The first thing we're gonna do . How's your guys' month of July going? Mine's going pretty good. I found out that I know I said this in a previous video, there's a rumor that we're gonna have a mini load in August, and it was announced today that there is, it's like October 12th through the 19th or something like that. It's like 7 days, I think. So that's going to be fun and not nearly as stressful as the one that's a whole month long. Okay, and it says cut this off. This is going to be 10 by a half. So I'm actually going to need both these colors. My eyes, they blend in. The zip strip blends in with that. So I'm going to have to flip it over because it's too much for my eyes to deal with. I couldn't really see the clear line. So that one, and then we need to do the other one as well. And then I'm going to cut them down to 10. Yeah, my eyes are kind of sketchy. So anyways, there is going to be another load. Alice had announced that there's going to be another load in August. So that's really fun. I'm looking forward to that quite a bit. I do have a crop weekend coming up too. The first part of August, so that should be fun as well. Yay! So cut these down to 10. Cut this one down to 10. Okay, and then it says the accents. I think those are actually on the sticker sheet. What do I do with it, guys? Anybody know what I do with it? Right here. No, they are not. Okay. Are they part of a zip strip? Yes, they're right here. Okay. So the accents. So I need to cut these apart. Memories and ocean breeze. So I'm just going to cut this zip strip off, and then we'll deal with the actual cutting them apart when we get to that project, which is project number 2, it looks like. So get that. Okay, so we're done with this page 2, and then we got to get the polka dotted piece out, and it says do 5 by 12 and a 6.5 by 12, and they're both on the front side, and you can tell that because there's not an asterisk. So it's going to be on the polka dotted side. What I say, 5 by 12. Okay, see, I was getting ready to cut it like this, but on here there is some words, so be careful for that, because I almost just did a boo-boo. Be careful for the words. Make sure you have it right. So we're going to do 5 by 12. And then we're going to do 6.5 by 12. 6.5 by 12. That. Then we're going to get the other piece of that same paper out and cut it again. We got to cut this zip strip off. And this one we're going to do 1 1/4 by 12 on this side. So 1 1/4. Pretty sure this has a measurement for 1 1/4, but that's okay. I'm going to do it the hard way because hello. This is what I do. I just ran into my finger and I hope I didn't mess up my cutting. Okay, and then we have to do these boxes. Okay, so 4 by 5 1/4, 4 by 4, and at 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. So we're going to go ahead and cut it down to 5 1/4. Ish. And then we'll do the 4 by 5 1/4. And then this one is 4 by 4, and we're gonna be using the other side of this one. The 4 by 4. That, and then we're going to do this one at 2 1/2 by 2 1/2 on the dot side. Now, this is going to be pretty fun. The next one is going to be both for the back sides. What I say this is 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. Two and a half by 2 1/2. I'm just going to go right here in that pile. And then the next one is going to be 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. Let's go. I don't know. It's showing the wood grain going across, so I guess that's right. 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. 3 1/2 by 4 3/4, and then 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Okay. Now I'm just going to move these over to the side so that it's starting to get a little bit of lift to them because they're stacking up, and I don't want my trimmer to be all off. So the next one we're going to do is this paper right here. Here, and it's going to go this way. We're going to do 4 1/4 by 12. 4 1/4 by 12. Then we're going to do 12 by 1/2. Then we're gonna do, wow, okay. So we're gonna make this 2 3/4. We're gonna need to do a 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. This is kind of tricky because of all the designs, so, I mean, hopefully they turn out good. And then, excuse me, that's actually going to be this side, so that's fine. Then we're going to need a 3 by 3 1/4 and also 4 by 1/4. Ooh, okay. And it wants it to go downward like this. So, let's see. Where's the quarter at? Right here. So we need 4 by 1/4. And then we need 3 by 3/4. 3/4, and then 3. Then we're going to move on to the cardstock. These have a light side and a dark side to them. Let me get a drink. So sorry. My mouth was getting dry. So we're going to have 7 1/8 by 5 1/8 on the light side. 7 1/8 by 5 1/8. Then we're going to have 6 1/8 by 4 1/8. So 6 1/8 by 4 1/8. This one's going to be so much fun. Can't wait to get to it. Okay, then we're going to go on to the next sheet. This one we're going to do another one of those cardstocks with the light side up, and it's saying 12 by 3 1/4 and then 12 by 1/4. So here's 3 1/4. And then 12 by 1/4. Then it says 3 1/8 by 3 1/8, 3 1/8 by 3 1/8, 2 7/8 by 3 7/8. Okay. 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. We need that twice. 3 1/8. 3 1/8. And then we need 3 7/8 by 2 7/8. Okay. Now we're going to go on to the toffee cardstock. Again, there's a light side and a dark side, and to me, my eyes are reading that they're almost the same. We're going to do the same thing, 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. I know this is annoying that I keep having to switch it out, and like I said, it's just so I can actually see it. So 7 1/4. Ooh, that quarter falls right in a weird spot. So this measurement might be a little off. 7 1/4. And by 5 1/4. And then I might end up having to ink this because it looks like my trimmer kind of ripped it. And then 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. So 3 1/2. Do you guys even care to do the cutting part with me? I mean, you might not even care to do that. And to be quite honest, on the cutting video I did before, I didn't go back and look at the analytics, so I don't know. I might have got 10 thumbs down for it because it was boring. I have no idea. This one is going to be 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. We have 4 1/4. By 6 1/4. And then we have 4 1/2 by 4 1/2. What? Oh no, sorry, 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. I was like, why did they have me cut it like that? 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Was that even 4 1/4? Did I cut that wrong? Yeah, it's 4 1/4. Woo! 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Then 3 1/2 by 1/4. 3 by 1/2. 3 by 1/4. So I need 2 quarters and 1/2. Out of this. So 1/4. Here's 1/4. Here's 1/2. And then it's going to be the half is going to be 3. And then the quarters are going to be, one's going to be 3 and one is going to be 3 1/2. This one's going to be 3. Man, there's a lot of little pieces. I bet these are for the card bits. 3 and then a 3 1/2. Okay, then we're going to go on to this nice, I'm going to have to really look and see what color this is, because this is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of like that backside of that rooster paper I used for kind of the creamy. It's kind of like that. It's gorgeous. French vanilla. That's what it's called, French vanilla. I'm going to have to remember that and order me a pack. So this is 5 1/4 by 12. Yeah, this is really pretty, this French vanilla. Love that. It's really pretty. Okay, and then we have 3 3/4 by 10. 3 3/4.